This right here is a common complaint that we see when we're working with individuals and couples in their relationship, that the man may want to go left and the woman may want to go right. The man may want to spend more or spend less, and the woman wants to do the opposite. And, one of the things that we've seen is that couples are really having extreme conflict when it comes to communication around this piece. And a lot of times it's revolving around the fact that there's no clear expectations, no clear boundaries when it comes to the wants, the needs, the desires in the relationship. And consequently, you find yourself bumping into each other's head, and as a result, just falling out when it comes to being in love. And so today, what I want to lift up is something that's extremely important that you do when both of y'all have different perspectives, different opinions, different ideas, and definitely different feelings around whatever it may be in your relationship. One thing that my wife and I do is we ask this question: who does it matter to most? Who does it matter to most? And this is a pivotal question, because what we've seen is that in our relationship, sometimes we be holding on to stuff that really don't matter that much to us. Earlier today, for instance, my wife and I, we had a conversation about where the furniture should be placed in the house. And she was saying over here, I was saying possibly over there. But the reality is that it really don't matter that much to me. But I'm going back and forth with her, offering my perspective and opinion. But it's really not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. And so sometimes what happens is that people, myself included, I found myself getting into beefs and bucking over something that's really insignificant, something that's small, something that really doesn't matter to me that much, but I want my point to be heard. I not only want my point to be heard, but I also want it to be tended to, and I want it to be honored, and I want it to be my way just because, not because it matters that much to me, but sometimes just because. And what I want to lift up is that, again, a question that my wife and I ask ourselves, when we find ourselves in these situations where we both want something different, is who does it matter to most? If I can give it to my wife because I'm really not tripping, then I need to get out of my ego, get out of like my selfish ways, get out of my immature, high chair type tactics, and actually give it to her. It really don't matter to me, so just give it to her. And then vice versa. If my wife realizes that she's in her high chair type ways and is in her ego, in her feelings, and she just wants it to be the way that she wants it to be, she can just give it to me too. What does it matter to most? If it matters to your spouse, most fall back. If it matters to you the most, then they should fall back.